Boys, we are here to play some Manor. That was minor, but I am dyslexic and I can't speak. So Manor. I'm gonna stick with Manor. Manor Lords. We are gonna start a new game. A new game. I already got a logo up. I don't like this guy giving me a look. Now that right there, a good looking man. I ain't gay, alright, but that is a good looking man. He's our ruler. Hopefully he doesn't get us our tax up all in our butt because taxes aren't fun. Our logo looks nice and clean. Spent some time on it. So I think we load in and I want to do this. I don't know what this means. Oh, add AI opponents located off the map. They will start with 2 regions under their control. Use military force to both expand and defend their territory. Absent. Do I want this? I don't know if I want this. I don't know, because I played a few maps just to see what I'm doing, and I've struggled really bad, mainly because I kept ruining myself with food. So maybe no, this one, I think this series, I really just want to build up a whole castle and land, and then maybe on our next series, we can really focus on the raiders and stuff. All right, starting season, random, autumn, summer. We'll just do spring. I have played a few maps. Not a few maps. I played this map, and I've always, a bit struggled. But I think I'm honestly just going to go through everything, and I'm going to just give a voiceover and do a little bit of time lapse. Time lapse is here. Alrighty. We have a lake on this map, and that's going to be our primary food source. Right now, I'm going to put the beginning layouts of our city, our foundation, and I learned from the old maps is to have the marketplace in the middle of the city. And so I'm building like a circle / square, and we'll put the marketplace right in the middle. Right now I'm trying to put the first houses down, but I put a fireplace down first instead of a wooden cut place. I do notice that in the future, and I wasted a solid first 10 minutes of not making anything. But right now I'm trying to get some wood to get the fishing, whatever you want to call it, down, because that's gonna be our primary food source. And I've learned well, because the last 2 maps I have dramatically made my people starve to death, and then during the winter I just killed everyone. So lesson learned. It's also the first time I got a lake on my map too, so it's kind of a first time exploring it and learning it. And there we go, we just get the first one down. We're still waiting for more than 5 people to work. And now we got the actual wooden cutting down just now, if you saw. So that's going to be getting us some wood. Right now I am just getting more houses down so we can get the homeless out, make our people happy, make our town happy. And now we're just going to get the fishing thing. Looked up in the tech tree that there is one where you can like get the fish during the winter, so that's a full year time food, so I don't have to stress about it as I did the first 2 attempts of this game. Gladly have that over with. Now getting the sawmill down so we can get future upgrades on the house, because it's very important to upgrade the houses than just adding more barges for people to move in. When you upgrade a barge, you have another slot for a person to move in, means another worker and less space you have to use. So I'm learning that for this time. Getting another employee on the fish because we're getting a little bit low on food. And I'm also learning to have the barges a longer stay, so I can give them not like a job, but they can raise like animals and chickens and all that to sell back in the market. And the more options of food and stuff you're able to upgrade your barges is what my goal is. Right now we just got the trading post down. We're gonna try to export some fish, and then that's gonna be our primary of money going out. Right now we just got our 2 first make lines down, getting the firewood going, you can see the foundation going on in one corner. At the end of this, you'll see how good and well it expanded, because I'm very happy how the product ended, but you have to stick around to see that. Right now we are just getting more barges down, and I think we're about to burst and move in soon, hopefully. And then we're gonna get well down too. I didn't notice that the underground well downs is so far away, which is kind of unproductive because your city is gonna have to constantly go back and get water. It can waste time on them and their jobs for the production of your city. So I kind of wish I pushed my guy down into it, but gotta work with what we got, which is why I made that well all the way out there. Obviously, we just entered our first winter. We're gonna get the church down, get more happiness going in our city. So we got that going. Again, I will say the struggle of having people to work is really frustrating because you only have 5 people in the beginning. And it can be really annoying because you just have to like swap them out so they can focus on the church. And then I just wish you had like 10 people that you could work with. But you gotta micromanage for what we can get. And what we're micromanaging is getting a mine down, which we don't really use till the future. I just wanted to get it down so we can build around it if we do build around it sooner than we need it. Right now, we're also getting some more barges down, trying to get some more people moved in. At this point, I don't know why I was doing it because all those houses were already empty, so I need to focus on getting my city not upgraded, but like more happiness so we can have people moving in to fill in those houses. Since why I'm trying to get the church down and the trading post and everything down, and a granary and all of that, so we can store our food and whatever that we want to expose in the sun. Not expose. What's the word? Decompose. There we go. Right now, see right there, you can see I'm assigning those people to chickens so they can sell that in the market. So that's another food source I don't have to worry about. Which is meaning because you need 2 food sources to upgrade a barge to level 2. So I'm trying to prepare for that while building up all the food because we're going to be focusing our fish. We're going to be exporting fish too. Right now, we're getting this clay deposit down here too. Get ready for roof tiles for the upgrade to the church. And I'm also building these obnoxious pathways because I play a lot of City Skylines. I like a nice path going through all 4 directions. So that's a little part of me coming out from other games. We're also getting the stone right here too. You can see them getting it right now and upgrading it, as I'm still trying to manage people to other places. And right now, I think we just had a few more people move in, and we're getting we're putting clay furnace down too, because I really just want to upgrade that church, because I want to get the happiness to max, get people moved in, expand farther, as I also want to get farming down so we can sell that more than, food productivity. I struggled on that one. Never mind. I'm breathing too much. But we are focusing on getting some more cattle brought into the town. Our second winter just hit. At this point, we got around 24 people now. I mean, that's pretty good. A lot of them are children, which is annoying. I wish they kind of grew up faster. And I'm trying to look in the tech tree, see if there's anything. There's not. We got the church going. I think we're about to upgrade that too. I'm also trying to look for a what is that? That is, what am I getting there? That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the sheep thing down so we can have that ready, because I want to get wool, export that, but also have clothing for our town so during the winters they're not freezing cold, and just help with the happiness of our town. Right now we're already going up with 70% of happiness. It's much better than any the trials and tries I had. I know this is not a perfect circle. It looks really bad from a distance. I'm adding up over amount of paths because these NPCs like to actually just walk and skip past the path sometimes. I know it's still in beta, so I'm not struggling or getting mad about the physics. This game is a beautiful game, and the mechanics and everything is amazing. It's just some things are still proven on, which I understand for a beta game. Right now, I'm getting the Weaver's Workshop so they can get the wool from the sheep, get that down in our town, and also sold. I don't know if I said this, but we do have the fish exporting now. I think it's about 20 fish. I'm learning now in the present that there's better ways to do it. So in the next episode, it'll be more efficient, cleaner. Right now, I am noticing that I'm struggling on some timber, some wood. So I'm gonna have to move one down in the clay area. And I'm deleting those houses right now because no one was moving in. And it was just a waste of space, which I could have left it because we do eventually replace it. But I want to move it on the other side of where all the markets are down, so we can upgrade our houses to level 2 to have people move in and save more space. Right now we're getting the other lodging camp. We got that down because I needed timber. Also, I also got a plant seeding tree thing down so we can get those trees growing back so we can get more wood in the future. Because I have a pretty bad habit of forgetting about that and just deforesting everything in my plot of land. Right now I'm looking for a new thing to spend on, and I did it on hunting traps because I got some hunters down there in the wood, and not in the wood, the animal area. So I want to focus on food because every attempt I've had, it ends up with my people not having enough food, and I do not that to be a situation, and I don't want y'all to see my people starve again. So I'm sticking with just focusing on food right now, trying to see the future, where I want to put my path and stuff, planning out for the future. I don't know about it. I also wish that there was a way that you could measure the paths, like with the not centimeter, we ain't European. I mean like foot. So you need like 20 feet, 30 feet, so you can exactly measure it, and the game doesn't have that. Maybe it does, and I don't know where it is. But I'm just eyeballing it, which is kind of annoying. Right now we're getting another one down because I'm struggling on some food. So I think we just got some houses to level 2. I do not remember, I wasn't paying attention. But we are starting to get more, what are they called? Stables down, getting some more cattle in to deliver our wood around the city. I kind of knowing that a little bit thing is a little far apart, especially in the logging camps, so it's taking a little bit longer to get all the way over there to all the way over there. So I definitely need to get those trees growing back so it's not such a long path back and forth. But another thing is great is that during the winter time I will focus a lot of my workers, take off them jobs and focus on building, and that really helps with growing the city during the winter. And then during the summer and spring and fall we're focusing on food. So a lot of my people in my city is focusing on the food while everything else is focusing on building. Like 1 or 2 people available for building. During the winter it's like 6-7 people available. We also traded in for some sheep, got more of that, so we'll have around 8 to 12 sheep by the end of it. Right now I am looking to import. We are importing some clothes because to get to level 2 or level 3 I believe you need to have clothing in your market, and I didn't know how to make it because I know you can get cloth and then turn into linen, but I don't know how to turn the linen or whatever into clothing. So I thought I would just sell the wool and trade in import the clothing. So my city, whatever you want to call it, has it down. I am able to change the name, so if you have any names, just go ahead and put it in the comments, and whatever the one sounds the best or most liked, I will put it up there. As long as it's got a nice tone though, a nice little ring. We are getting the first plot of farmland down, getting the farm in a windmill, granary, so we can get some wheat and some bread going for our city as an extra option for food, so we can get our barges upgraded, but also be able to sell it on the market. Right now we're also getting the other type. It's like some blue plant that we can do for our drinking for the tavern. That also helps with upgrading our barges, so I'm really trying to focus on that because we're just starting to get enough people where we can spare some on farming. But again, during the winter you just take them off, focus on the building because they're just waiting during the season. But as soon as you hit out of, I want to say, January or March, you want to take them off and get them back to farming and getting all the wheat down. But like right now it's the winter, I'm gonna want to take them off so they can focus. I don't know if I do it, I don't remember, but I should be taking them off. And right now I'm upgrading to level 2 right now. Just got the availability if you're looking right there. Got them to level 2, got some more people moving in while staying in a small footprint, which is my goal, which is really great. I'm really loving it. Right now I'm seeing how far the range of my marketplace. Another problem is you see me taking them off right now so I can see them focusing on buildings and stuff. And I'm planning to add some more land too for some wheat and stuff during the summer and the spring and fall. But I want to go back to the city where I have the marketplace right in the big old square. And yes, I think it'd be great while expanded. Problem is when upgrading to level 2 houses, is everything on the houses on the right side where it's close to the markets are able to be upgraded, but everything else over to the left I can't upgrade so far to the left because it's too far away from the market. And I think the market should be tweaked a little bit and have a bigger range, because I'll be selling honey on that side and I'm able to upgrade my houses, but like only 2 houses to the left can be upgraded while the one that's on the right can be on the floor. So I think the ranges in the market should be a little bit bigger and wider. Right now I'm looking at the military, which is no point because I am doing this world on no war or fighting, because I'm trying to really learn the system. So when we do a new map where we are fighting and expanding that way, I know how to do it. So I'm just looking how to import the tools and stuff. So I just have the capability and knowledge to do it on another map. We're at the PvP and fight. So right now I'm importing swords and shields right now, which have no point, so I'm just wasting money. But the great thing is it's gonna come in handy in the future, so I'm not just dilly-dallying around trying to figure it out when I already have the knowledge. So when I'm playing it right now, we have the wheat growing. You're able to usually harvest it twice if you get it working. They're harvesting it right now, getting some wood in the market, so it should be able to get us to level 3 houses pretty soon. As you're looking there, it says I have 2 slots, which is probably the fish and what the people are selling, which is the meat and stuff from the animals in the forest. Got them back in there for much assistance as you can get that powering through. Also getting the seats and stuff for the beer for the tavern, and we'll be able to get level 3 pretty soon, which I'm really excited for. It just looks so cool seeing the buildings just getting taller and bigger. Another thing is with getting level 3 barges is you have to have a consistent of all 3 foods. As we're hitting winter again, I'm gonna take them off so they can focus. But what I was saying is at Tavern 3 is you have to have a consistent of, well, you don't have to, but it's pretty hard when you want to upgrade more than 3 houses. You have to like upgrade to level 3 right when all 3 foods are available in the market, which I mean it makes sense, but it's just, you know, a little frustrating when like the honey's really slow when you don't have much people on it. I don't know if I placed a honey yet and I'm going ahead of y'all, but we do get some honey down farming. Get some more barges down right now, as I'm noticing, as I don't have enough resources to upgrade the houses and I need people to move in for working. I'm getting some more barges down where I deleted earlier in the beginning. So we got that going, so that's really good. We get the barges. I'm getting the chicken down in there, but also I'm going to be having them where they can create the beer. I was having a hard time trying to figure out how to create it because I thought it was like another farming thing, you know, where you get the seeds into the not the seeds, it's whatever this type of stuff that you put out the farm and turns into seeds, and then I thought you had to have a building that turns the seeds into the beer, but it's actually the barges people that do it. So note for anyone that's playing this is the barges with the long backyard, you have to have them to level 2 before you can have them start crafting barges. Right now I'm like canceling all this out because they were moving all the grain and the seeds all the way over there, which was just not productive because they were moving all the way over there and then moving all the way back was just wasting pointless time. I didn't want that, so I selected off the things where they can't travel all the way over there, but that granary can still hold fish. So I got 2 granaries doing 2 different jobs, which is great. I'm glad I figured that out. Help productivity so much. Um, right now, I'm looking to see if I need to upgrade the fields or when they're gonna be healthy to harvest, because I do notice that like the percentage of like the health of the farm is like 99% in the beginning, but I've noticed it as getting to 66 and 50%. So I don't know if I need to burn it. I'm gonna figure that out next episode, because I don't know if you have to burn it while the crops are still there, or if you can burn it before you build the crops. Because if you have to burn it while the crops are, that's just a waste of money, and that really sucks. And I really don't want to have to do that and waste a half a year on just a burnt field. But I mean, if I have to have my future next 6 fields be 100% profitable, it's probably worth it. I just wish you can maybe like burn it if there's no stuff there, but which makes no sense, because if you can't burn anything and there's nothing there, you can't burn anything. So I'm making myself sound stupid right now. Getting some more houses down, getting ready to upgrade, so, and also so we can get all of them right now, if you're seeing, to making the beer for the tavern. But right now I had to upgrade them to chicken, get them to level 2, and then have it where they can get the beer crafting for the tavern. So definitely make sure you have your big yards back there, because to upgrade to level 2 you do need the tavern beer, and for that you need your people to have a big backyard so you can actually have them make it and they deliver to the tavern. So very important that you do that. And right now I'm exporting some resources, exporting some more fish, because I had plenty to sell. I'm also exporting some bread too, I believe. I don't remember if I did that or not. Right now we're getting the clay and roof tiles. Churches level 2, kind of skipped over that. So that's going. Stone has already been used. Another thing with this world is I do not get my castle down, because last time I did that, I didn't know how taxes work, because I was taxing my people and trying to figure out what's the right amount of taxing. Because when you get taxed, when you tax your people, you also get taxed the money you make. So you need to make more taxing money than the taxes take out of you. I know I'm confusing myself when I say that, so I'm gonna wait wholly on that, because when you do get in debt, it's really hard to get out, and I've lost the world because of that, because I just couldn't get out of it. Right now you can see the market expanded pretty good to almost 3 rows now, which is great. I wish it could expand a few more roses so it could reach just the houses on the left. Right now I'm expanding the farming right now for the blue flowers or whatever, because I want to sell that on the market. And the farm, again, I would not do it an early source as food, because it takes so many people to do the farm before it becomes profitable for your town for upgrading, but also for your town for food. So I would just wait on that. Right now, I am just seeing where I can, in the future, put bigger fields. Go over on the right side where I just was. I'm thinking about putting just a big old farm area over there for profit. And it's going to turn out really great. We're getting some more here right now, though, because it's all really good fertile land. So we're getting more wheat down for bread, for export, but also for more options of food for our town. And they're getting harvested again, which is probably the 2nd time this year. So we're heading into September, so we're about to hit the we're about to go past into winter again. And again, food, we are doing great in food. Well, maybe not amazing, but we're doing pretty good to say sustainable. We just got a house to level 3, well, about 4 houses to level 3, which meaning we're about to get another what do you want to take, tech tree point to upgrade for something else. I don't remember what I do. Oh, I just got it. Okay. Oh, I believe I go for the charcoal. Was it charcoal? Yes, it was charcoal, because I was struggling on firewood really bad, and it makes it where a wood turns into 2 pieces of charcoal, which meaning, you know, making a more profitable out of a log. So I got that down, because I also want to get a point down to deeper mines, because I ran out of iron, but I also ran out of clay. and we need that if we're going to expand on other buildings. But that's going to be about it for this episode. So let me wrap up this time lapse and get to real time right now. We are back to where I am happy with. We got our city, level 3 towns, looking really good for what we have so far. I am 2 hours and 40 minutes into this world, and I think we've gotten a lot done. Uh, City, I wanted to make it sure it was compact, which I probably said. And get the farm going over here. Got that going for the beer. And then, yeah, food is healthy. I was struggling on that for a while. Fish is not looking too great, though. But I think if we just get some more people on it, we'll be okay. There we go. Church is on there going. Pretty good. Alrighty. We got the towns. I was hoping this would expand more, but I mean, that's a new lesson for the next time. Yeah, so next episode, we'll probably just be focusing on getting the manor down and then figuring out the taxes. And I really just want to be able to where we can get outside of this land because we need to start getting iron deposits and maybe even salt deposits would be cool too. So once we get out there, it'll be more fun. So definitely focus on getting, I don't know, the castle down if you want to call it that, and expanding to new territory would be huge. And maybe we expand the farm over here as it's very fertile land over here. All right here is really good. So maybe get this whole stretch down here because everywhere else is pretty bad unless we come all the way over here. But there's no point for that if we can just expand this area on the farm. And yeah, because the only thing we're importing that we're paying for is clothing, I believe. Yeah, clothes. So yeah, this is looking really amazing. I'm really glad everything we were able to get done in this first episode. Next one will be definitely focused on expanding outside of our territory and expanding our resources and farms, you know, the progression. And thank you for watching and see you in the next one.